But I don't get me started, cause that ooh that nigga was so stupid. Don't even get me started, nigga. Anyway, it was a good stream. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope y'all are doing well. Hope y'all are doing well. Yo, Tudor, what's good, man? Actually, maybe I thought on second thought. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. But yo, they love JP. What's good? J Will Kill, Grandpa C, Nagamesh. What's good? How y'all doing? Draco, Denick, Wing Fairy, Fry, get a Crazy Purple Zebra. What you been waiting on, big dog? What you mean? What's good, y'all? I was wondering if you were gonna try this game. Absolutely, got to, my boy. My team made out like these this draft. We love to see it. What team you root for? Spurs, Magic, Heat? Because I feel like they had pretty good drafts tonight. My Nets front office is stupid. I'm keeping it a bean. I don't know what the fuck they cooking over there in Brooklyn. Rambler, J-Ware, what's good? The red lighting goes crazy. Yeah, I mean, I'm about to make a name for myself, yeah. The game runs so well on my PC. I'm so excited to get into this game. My gotcha games have been dry lately. Spurs, yeah, no, Spurs did great tonight. Getting Dylan Harper and Carter Bryant as persona in the title, was there ever a doubt? Exactly. Gotta head to bed. Gotta wake back up in like 5 hours. Job easy for sure. I appreciate you for stopping by just to say what's up, though. The Spurs game is gonna be entertaining. I cannot wait. Personally, Dylan Harper is my favorite player in this draft. He's the player I'm the most excited to watch and see in the league. Obviously, Wembanyama's an alien, right? Stephon Castle already has potential. De'Aaron Fox is already there, and they've got a good thing going over there in San Antonio. I'm looking forward to the upcoming season a lot. I think Fox is gone somehow. I feel like we'll see. We'll see. Hey, they got Fox because Castle, Harper, Bryant, Sohan, Wemby is fire. Didn't see you in the Street Fighter 6 tournament. But in the Sage Jam Slam, yeah, I wasn't. I mean, to be honest, I didn't like submit a form to be part of it, but I wasn't chosen or reached out to. I didn't submit an application for it. I have in the past though. I think every other Sage Jam Slam I did submit a form. I've just never been picked for it. Anyway, chat room. It's that time. I've been actually waiting on this joint for a minute, and today is finally the day. So let's go ahead and get into it. By the way, does anybody know if this game is like cross save? Like if I'm playing it on Steam, can I use that? Can I play that same account on PC? It was Sega. Kind of loud.
P Studio. Black Wings.
Believe so. Bet. I have not seen this opening or heard the song yet, so this should be cool. Okay. Ooh, I like her. All right, I know about main character homie. I think his name is Wonder. Hey. Also, if I have to move my camera at some point, we'll definitely do that. I don't know where a good spot to have my camera while playing this game will be yet. Does support cross-platform play and cross-progression between PC and mobile devices? Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear. Hey, 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 hey. Also, let me know how the volume is. This is hard, boy. This is like a whole new Persona game. I should actually be recording. Record this in the background. This is like a whole new game. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't expect this to just be like the opening to a mobile game. This feels like a whole new mainline title. Was that the boy? That is the boy. Hey. All right, I have a take. Okay. I have a take. I don't know if it's a hot take. Wonder got more drip than Joker. I said it. I said it. I'm not gonna lie to you, boy. Wonder look a lot cooler than Joker to me personally. Personally. You know what I mean? I don't know nothing about the boy yet, but just off the drip alone. Not gonna lie. That's a crazy take. You know, I like Joker. I never thought he was all that cool, or I never thought he was as cool as most people do. You know what I mean? Like, he's cool. I like him, but like a lot of people just have him as like the pinnacle, or like he's the what's the word I'm looking for? Like he sets the bar, the standard for that. And I just, you know what I'm saying? I don't even, yeah, like, you know. I got you over Joker. Now I got Joker over you, but I got Makoto over both. Anyway, well, I haven't created an account or anything yet. Let me do this off screen. Yo, Yas has the key. Thank you for the, matter of fact, let me go ahead and get the, thank you for the resub. I greatly appreciate that. Oh wait, hold on. I need to reset that real quick. One moment, please. Yo, and you need to get a break on for 1 second. Could you wait for 1 moment, please? You know. So we should be at 1. Boom. Save changes. There we go. We Gucci. We Gucci. Yeah, Nem, I see that. I wasn't going to acknowledge it, but you're not wrong, really. Yeah, I'm not even. Anyway, we're gonna slide right past it. All right, let me just make this real quick. Users the option of opting out of specific interest-based ads. Users can also opt to shine the location data. Details, please check your in-game settings. Okay. All right. Okay, so the official launch, Persona 5, the Phantom X. We got some events going on. Take your heart. Thank you for playing. We also got like a bunch of like rewards, right? For like all the pre-saves, like people adding it to their wish list and stuff. I'm sure there'll be a bunch of that. Also, Joker is the first banner, I believe. Just download off the App Store on iPhone and iOS. I've been looking forward to this a lot. I've heard good things about this game too. Let's go ahead and get it pop. Well, actually, let me get into the game because I don't know if it's going to ask me. It's certainly going to ask me like other information, right? I have to continue to make an account. It's saying logging in, but I don't know what you're logging into. Unless it's just logging into my Steam. Well, I guess we'll see. If you're on PC, it's through Steam. Gotcha. I started the game over, but I skipped all the cutscenes since I seen them already, and I already caught up to where I left off on stream, so I can't even play the game. I'm so sick. Hey, you know what you can do though? You can hang out here while I play it for the first time. You dig? Oh, let's get it. I'm so excited, man. I do take Persona 5 the Phantom X to be my lawfully wedded gotcha. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. They don't really make them like me no more. Matter of fact, they never made them like me before. I'm rare, like Mr. Clean with hair. No red lights on my car, rare. I never. My bad. Also, Mega, I had a take at the start of this stream. You let me know how you feel. I don't know nothing about him yet. Wonder got more drip than Joker. Also, yeah, chat. If y'all, for those of you who playing this on PC, y'all playing on keyboard and mouse or controller? I'm not sure which I'd rather do. I don't really know if it matters at all, but he only gets cooler too. Oh yeah. Controller feels okay. I'll just stick to keyboard and mouse. Is this game on console as well? I actually don't know. I don't know all the platforms this is available on. Move this out the way. Volume decent, chat? It's mobile and PC, gotcha. I haven't played Tactica, but I do have it. It's just in the backlog. Look at the boy. Look at the boy. I'm not gonna hear Joker slander. It's not Joker slander. Look. See, y'all doing, bro, pancakes and waffles, dog. Pancakes and waffles. I didn't say nothing negative about Joker. Joker is a dope character. I like him a lot. I like him more than I like Yu Narukami from Persona 4. You know what I'm saying? He cool. I like him. But just off the rip, I think I'm gonna like Wonder more. Something about his vibe and something about his style I just like more than Joker. That though, because my iPad mini is either not strong enough for gaming, some optimization, loading screens is so long. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm probably predominantly going to be playing this on my PC. What the heck? And you see some of the scenes in this game. I mean, just even off of this alone, like, I don't know what this looks like if you're actually playing it on your phone. And like, whenever I end the stream, I'm probably gonna check it out on my phone just to see. But like, this don't look like no phone game, I tell you that. This is actually really impressive. Wow, this actually just looks like I'm just playing Persona 5. Like this, it looked just as good as Royal. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. Just run, get out of there. Also, I said it already, but I'll say it again as we have more people filing in. I'm not sure what the best place to put my camera is yet, so we'll move it, you know, to wherever we see fit. You can have multiple accounts on the launcher. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, they gonna have me in shambles. They gonna have me on 2-3 different accounts. Nah, this looks crazy. Also, maybe I'll move my camera to like, hold on, let me see. 1 second. Maybe over here. Arsene's chains, Phantom Omen, Trickster's Punch. So we got whole new moves and everything too. So I haven't really seen like what the combat of the game is really like. I haven't been like, I've tapped into like a couple different streams or videos, or whatever, just to kind of like get a little sneak peek of what the game has to offer. But I've also, as much as I can with having done that, I haven't really looked a whole lot into the game. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know a whole lot about the story or the characters, and I haven't seen a lot of gameplay for it either. Just kind of just like little bits and pieces, just be like, oh, that shit look kind of fire. I'm gonna have to play that, and so here we are. So. This is action. Hey now, wait a minute. What? I'm sorry, what? That was so sick. I'm gonna assume every character is gonna have a unique action like that. That's gonna be so gas. You've never actually played P5 or P5R? No, I've played both multiple times. I don't know what I said that gave off that impression, but I have played through the story of Persona 5 several times. Oh, he's so cool! I'm sorry, Wonder's my goat. I'm sorry, Wonder's my new goat. That's him, right? Gotta be. I mean, it looks like that's his outfit that I saw, so. What? Hey! Nah, Wonder the goat. Wonder the goat. There's a new king in town. Weave. Hey, come on now. Don't block with your face. I'm sorry? Are y'all seeing this? The blicky upon the dresser. Oh, he was dreaming. Man, that was so gas! What? Come on, son. That was gas! Yo, what the kids be saying today? Aura. Nah, this looks incredible though. Just like from a visual standpoint. Obviously, Persona, anything Atlas is always going to be super stylized and like incredibly stylish, right? But just like, this is so smooth and so clean. Like that whole little sequence was crazy. Oh, we got auto. Let me turn that on. Guess I gotta hit it for the one time to get it started. I ain't gonna lie, the yellow jacket over the hoodie, I like the vibes. Oh, we got AirPods? Come on! Where Joker AirPods at, broke ass boy? Also, clearly these are gonna be like our new like teammates and classmates or whatever, right? Them boys look cool. I'm not gonna lie, gang. I don't remember the owl character's name yet, but that's our new Morgana. He kinda cooler than Morgana. We had a skateboard? He skate? Oh, come on. Come on. Joker could never. Nah. He's so tough. And she looks so cool. And the Persona looks so lit. And we got a new Velvet Room shorty. Bro. This already feels like a whole new like mainline title. This is actually nuts. Bro. This song is also incredible. Hey. Hey. That's great. I love that. I kind of wish I could hide this stuff up here though, or maybe you can. If y'all know how to do that, let me know. I feel I'd be more immersed if that wasn't up there in the corner all the time. I don't think you can. All right, that's fine. I've been there before. Hey, 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 yeah. We just have fully animated cutscenes. Like this is just a whole new Persona game. Yo, no cap. I don't know how much content this game has and how many cutscenes it is, because obviously, you know, you first find a bad boy up, they gonna sell it to you good. You know what I'm saying? They put their best foot forward. Cat will call me who? I don't need a maid. I don't need a maid no more. Miss Katayama-san. You know who she kind of looked like? Is it Shizuku from Hunter x Hunter? Why they really had to yeah, the man with her design though. Do I want to rename him, or do I just want to be like his actual name, or do I want to write my name? I normally name the character after myself or like an anime character I like, but low-key I might just rock his name, to be honest, even if that's basic. Nah, I'll use my own name. Can I not? Hello? Oh, there we go. I had to click it again. Yeah, we're good. I like this school uniform a lot. Like a lot actually. We in an aquarium? Is this the Velvet Room? That's fine. That's fine. This game gonna make me act a fool. Play the song. Play the song. Who could this long-nosed old man be? All right, Igor. But what's her? Merope? Merope. Okay. Merope. Yo, I love her eyes. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like the eyeliner or something about the detail in her eyes, but they're like very. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. There's like very, they like kind of very attractive, but like, I don't know, like immediately like my gaze was like fixated like on her eyes as soon as like her portrait showed up. Choice? What do you mean choice? This is a whole new Persona game. This is just Persona 5.5. How did, this is a mobile game? Alluring, yeah, something along those lines. Seducing, it's a little more sensual than the word I was looking for, but I love her already.
とでも申し上げておく。だが君は自らの意志で知りたいという欲望を示してみせた。かような世界の人間でありながら。だ。今はそれでよしとしよう。
Her the teacher?
こたびはこの辺りで。
Amen, amen.
最後に一つだけ。無欲は時に君が君自身
Bro said water or oxygen, like which one more important? Like you feel me?
かような世界にあなた様のようなものがある。ゆえの主からの忠告。心得ていただき。
Yo, she my new favorite Velvet Room attendant, just aesthetically.
一目して悪かったね。それでは。
We will be funding Persona 6 with this one. You know what's funny about that, by the way? I did not have a good day today, actually. And part of the reason why I didn't have a good day. Turn off auto for a second. I lost my wallet today while I was out running errands. And it had my ID, multiple credit cards, wasn't no cash in it, but also, you know, every so often I treat myself to something nice. And one of the nice things I treated myself to once was a very nice wallet. So this wallet was a Louis Vuitton wallet. And yeah, that shit had me very pissed off for a few hours. And I was actually intending on streaming a lot earlier because I wanted to watch the NBA draft tonight on stream with you guys, even though today was Wednesday, so we had squad recording. But I was at least gonna watch what I could before I had to go leave, record with squad. And it was, yeah. So, and it was one of the things too where like you can only be angry at yourself because like it's my own dumbass fault, right? So what I realized that I must have done is that it was like a pouring rain. We had like a thunderstorm or something, and I was in a Lyft like on my way home, and I guess it slid out of my pocket, and I left it in the fucking Lyft. And Lyft has like an option where it's like, oh, report that you lost an item or something, but they don't actually have a system in place that allows you to actually like retrieve or recover said items. Basically what they tell you is that they are not responsible for any lost items or anything like that. It's up to you to be careful, etc., etc. And basically, like, yeah, what they do offer is that they give you limited access in order to contact the most recent driver you were with. So it's like, okay, you can report that you've lost an item, and they will open a chat with your most recent driver, and you can message that chat or you can call them up to 3 times. And what they say that you have to do is then it is between now you and that driver to arrange a time and a place where you guys can meet up so that they can return your items. But they are not obligated to. They're under no obligation to return anything that you've lost, and Lyft is not liable for that. It's part of their terms. So like basically the driver can be like, fuck you, I'm keeping it, or I didn't find it, or I don't care, or I'm not driving all the way back there. So I'm like going through this process, and I'm getting more annoyed and more frustrated as I'm seeing this, because I'm like, this is fucking stupid. But then I'm also telling myself, you're only mad because you're really mad at yourself, right? Because it's just like, well, if you had just been more careful, which normally anytime I get out of an Uber or a Lyft, I always check the back seat to make sure I didn't forget anything. And I hit myself with a little pat down real quick, make sure everything is in my pockets. I have a little mental checklist I go through every time I leave the house and every time I'm like getting back into the crib, of everything that I always carry in my pockets. But like I said, when I was coming back, it was storming like pretty hard. So I was trying to just get back into the house as quickly as possible. So I literally just like jumped out the car and like ran, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really do my usual little thing because it was storming out, and I had some stuff that I needed to get out the trunk. So I'm just trying to hurry up as quickly as possible And yeah, like, I don't know, 20-30 minutes go by, and I'm like I'm finally settling down, you know what I'm saying, after everything, putting all my stuff down, put my phone on the charger, put my AirPods on the charger, you know what I'm saying, hang my keys up on my little latch, and I'm like, where my wallet at? I'm like, shit, did I leave my wallet in the kitchen? So I go back to the kitchen. No, I don't see it. Like, damn, did I leave it like by the front door? No, it's not over there. Like, did I leave it in the bathroom? I'm looking all around the crib. I start turning on flashlight on my phone. Like, am I just blind? Like, do I not see it? You know what I'm saying? Cause like, it's not here. So I realized that I lost it, and I go through the process with Lyft. And then after some time, fortunately, I was actually able to get in contact with my Lyft driver. And he's like, yeah, and I call him. I'm like, well, first I sent him a message through the chat. But then I'm like, oh wait, he's driving, you know what I'm saying, most likely. So it's probably better if I call, because I'd rather somebody be on the phone while driving, which really you shouldn't be distracted driving at all. But like, for the sake of efficiency and time and getting this resolved as quickly as possible, and also because if you are to do either of the two, it'd be better to call and drive than text and drive, right? So I called him after messaging like, hey, I'm the driver. I'm the Lyft rider you just picked up from so-and-so and dropped off at so-and-so. I think I lost my wallet. I think I left it in the back of the car. And so I call him, and he's like, yeah, like I got it. However, by this point, because like I said, like 20-30 minutes had passed, he's already pretty far away. Like, he's already like 15-20 miles away from the crib, right? Because he's just driving people all over the city, you know what I'm saying? And it just so happens that the next passenger was taking him to the fucking other side of town, and I'm like, oh. And so we start trying to like figure it out and shit. And he's telling me like, I think Lyft has a system where you have to go and like report the item as lost, and then what they'll do is like you submit that, and then they will give me like a pickup to where I come back to your location, and it'll block out like other notifications and shit, like other riders for him, so that he can just come straight here. Because on top of it all, right, is that the car that my Lyft driver was driving was not actually his own personal car. It was a car that I guess he rents from Lyft in order to do Lyft, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't his own personal vehicle. Which I think I've heard of that before. I think there's other services that do that as well, where if you don't have or don't want to use your own personal vehicle, as long as you are licensed, they can rent you a vehicle for you to use for purposes of rideshare. And so, and you know, what he was saying to me is that like, you know, it's not my personal car, so I can't just take it upon myself to just go back over there, because then what happens is that they count it as personal miles, and I get charged these fees for driving it for personal use. Basically, if it's not like a Lyft ride, like I can't just do that. And so he's explaining to me, I'm like, yeah, like I guess that all makes sense, whatever. So I'm trying to get in contact with Lyft. I'm figuring it all out, and then like there's no option for me to like schedule a pickup or like arrange anything. Like I look at Lyft and I call them, and I look at the thing again, I look at the app, I look the shit up online, and they explicitly say that it is up to myself and the driver to make an arrangement in order to return any lost items. So I'm like, well then how the fuck is he supposed to be able to, you know what I mean? And so basically like we ended the first call. I'm trying to do my little research, whatever. And remember, you only get 3 limited calls. So I'm like, I'm trying to make it count. I'm like, I really didn't want to get off the phone the first time, but we going back and forth trying to figure it out. And for what it's worth, dude was being extremely like, accommodating, and he was sounding genuine and like he wanted to be helpful, whatever, but he was just trying to make sure that I understood that like, I understand and I would like to return this to you. It's just not that simple. And I just want to make sure that we do this the right way, so that Lyft isn't on me about me just driving the car around and shit like that. And like, I get it. Lyft not helping out in that way. So basically I call him back and I'm like, hey, I don't see no option for that nowhere. They saying that we got to make the arrangement. He's like, yeah, well, okay, this is turning into something much more difficult than it needs to be. And I'm like, yeah, you're telling me. And he's explained to me that like, I'm gonna have these fees and shit. And I'm like, hey man, whatever the fuck your fees are, I will pay them, okay? Which then annoys me more, because it's like, I gotta spend money that I really don't want to and really shouldn't, you know what I'm saying, in order to get back something that was already mine. But I get it, and of course, I'm on the phone, I'm being as kind and courteous as I possibly can, because the dude's not giving me a hard time or anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, the dude was being like real as cool as he could be about it, but you know, obviously he don't want to drive all the way back across town anyway, unless he's making money off of it, understandably so. But out of the kindness of his heart, he is trying to help me. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, so I tell him like, hey, whatever your fees are to come all the way back over here, like I'll cover it. Like if you need my address for sure, like whatever. And then after, you know, a more dialogue for another 5 to 10 minutes, we come to a conclusion. Once he finishes his next ride, because he was literally picking somebody up, like as I'm on the phone with him, I heard her get into the car and like was speaking to him. He's like, I'll finish this last ride and then I will turn off the shit and I'll just you know, turn off his app or whatever, I guess, so that he's not receiving any rides, and he'll drive all the way over here, and whatever fees he get charged, I was like, I'll come out of pocket for it. So like an hour go by, not hearing from him, not seeing him pull back up. Another 30-45 minutes go by. I'm like, I'm not getting my fucking wallet back, bro. I kept that shit. Cause what I'm thinking in my head, right, is that what's gonna happen is the nigga gonna go in that back seat, find the wallet, see that it's a Louis Vuitton wallet, and then be like, what, fucking keeping this shit or selling it, one of the two, right? And also there's several cards in here, so it's just like, God forbid the nigga want to be super scum. And granted, you know, if anything happened, I'm obviously gonna report it to live, but like, let's just say the nigga was just on some fuck it shit. Just like, I'm gonna run up this card and that card and that card, and I'm gonna swipe this and tap that and in, you know what I'm saying? And so around like the 2 hour mark, I'm like, yeah, it's chalk, bro. I'm like, I'm about to have to contact like all my credit card companies, cancel all my cards, get replacements. And I'm like, fuck, I'm not about to have no cards. I only got this amount of cash on me right now. So God forbid anything happen when I need to pay for anything, and like, and then my bills, and then, you know what I'm saying? It's like, so I'm like getting more and more fucking frustrated. And as I'm like pacing back and forth in my fucking living room, like just thinking angrily to myself, outside my house, I hear beep beep. You know, like when you think you hear the UPS driver or the USPS truck, I'm looking out the window. Oh, you know, I'm playing it cool. Walk out. It was good, man. And he gave me my wallet back. Oh, God. The thing is, though, I'm still low-key paranoid because here's what happened. Again, dude was real cool. You know, I like to believe that everything is all peaches and cream, smooth sailing through calm seas. I'd like to believe that, but I can't help but still have a little bit of paranoia, understandably so. But, you know, I dap him up. He hands me my wallet. He's like, yeah, go ahead, make sure everything's still in there. Of course, I'm like, yo, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. You know, that was very kind of you. You didn't have to go out of your way to do that. Blase, blah. He's like, yeah, man, I understand this now. I'm like, yeah, how could I be so careless? That was so crazy. He's like, nah, I get it. Cause like, you know, it was thunderstorming out. You was trying to get out quickly. And I'm like, yeah. And I just, you know, we just exchanging pleasantries and just, you know, casual conversation. And then, you know, I break him off. So I gave him $50, which was about half the cash that I had on me. And cause I don't really carry cash like that. But I always make sure that I have a little bit on me just in case of emergencies, right? Which I guess is somewhat counts as an emergency. So I gave him $50 for his trouble, which sucked, but it's better that than to lose out on a fucking wallet that I paid $400 for, plus my ID, plus my fucking, you know, everything else that I have in my wallet, all my credit cards and shit. So I was just like, yeah. And I was like, you know, I don't know if this is even worth what the time and headache you just saved me and everything, but you know, it's what I got for you. And he was like, no, I greatly appreciate it. This will cover the fees and anything and whatever. And everything was everything. Make sure you still change your cards, man. And so that's what I was about to get to. How do I know the nigga ain't write down any information, take my cards out, take some pictures? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I should maybe like, do I still gotta cancel and change all my cards? Cause like, you know what I'm saying? You never know. You never know. Like, what if the nigga took some pictures or wrote down some shit? You know what I mean? And it's just like, I'm gonna wake up one day with 5, 10, 20 racks ran up on all my accounts. You know what I mean? Nigga about to go blow a bag at the Louis store and shit. Go get his own wallet and some belts and some shoes. You know what I mean? So yeah. Anyway, I know that was a long ass tangent, but that was my story. I just got here. What happened? I was explaining my story of how I lost my wallet today and eventually got it returned to me. Sorry for all the yaps. I know a lot of y'all didn't give a fuck about that, but I had to get that off my chest because I ain't really explained the full story. to anyone up until now. Like I briefly told Eunice about it. I didn't even tell the fellas about it. Good news, however, you know, things that made the day better is that you might notice that I have a new charm hanging from my microphone. This joint right here. While I was out and running errands, I went to Target and I happened to see that they had these like little Frieden like blind box bag things, and they had some charms that had like all the Frieden characters, and it's a blind box. And I was like, well, I got one for me and I got one for Eunice. I was like, I really hope I get Frieden because she's my favorite character and I really like Frieden, right? And Eunice really wanted Fern, and so you know I just picked two at random. I get home, eventually she wakes up. I hand her one, I open one. I got Fern, she got Frieden. We did a little trade, you know what I mean? So we both got what we wanted. W me. Also, in the mail today, I got Chrono Trigger and Pokemon Black 2 for the Nintendo DS, which you guys might have seen me post on Twitter, both of which were sent to me completely free of charge by two viewers. Huge shout out to Hayoshu, and hold on, let me get the other homie's name real quick so I can properly thank him as well. But shout out to Hayoshu and AOD Studios, which was not his name in chat. I forget what his name in chat was, but they sent these to me completely free just out of the kindness of their hearts. So that definitely, you know, helped your boy's day a little bit. Well, this was before all that, but even still, you know. And in the end, you know, things could have been way worse. I got my wallet back. And even if I have to like cancel and change out all my cards, that's probably less of a hassle than having to replace this wallet because, you know, I bought this brand new from Louis Vuitton. The shit wasn't cheap. Yeah, and these are, speaking of not cheap, like these are very valuable games. Chrono Trigger complete in box, which it's complete with everything. The manual, the cartridge is actually in my DS right now because I popped it in, but with the manual and the little poster that it comes with, this is like $100. This is like $100+ game. And then Pokemon Black 2 was like $200. And the homie that sent me Black 2, he only sent me the cartridge, but then I went on eBay and found like the case and manual for like $30. And I was like, I'll gladly pay that. So yeah. So I got both of them complete in box and I paid a total of $30. You know what I'm saying? That was really just for the case of Pokemon. So that's really cool. Anyway, that's enough yaps. We can actually get back to playing some fucking Persona. So Jasper, what's good, man? Have you checked out Pokemon Conquest? I have not, but I'd like to at some point. It's Katayama. God damn. It's not Katayama, that's Katayamza. I know I'm only like 5 minutes into this game, but the more I learn about Wonder, the more I like him. Because honestly, he's just like me for real. Because I ain't never had plans for the future a day in my life. Hold up, why is she angry? Yo, chill. Speaking of the draft, who's your favorite prospect? Dylan Harper. I'm a big Dylan Harper guy. Oh, more stories are entertaining. I got more stories, I'll tell them. In a good way though, them uniforms is tough. Also, I don't know about y'all, but growing up when I was in school, I went to a couple of schools that were uniform schools. Most of the schools that I went to, nah, this looks so good. You could wear whatever clothes you wanted, but in a couple of the middle schools that I went to, they were uniform schools. And our uniform was just, you could either wear a basic white polo with khaki pants, or a blank white polo with navy pants, or a blank navy polo with khaki pants, or a blank navy polo with navy pants. That was it. White polo, navy polo, khaki pants, navy pants. That was the uniform. And you could mix and match that however you want. And you had to wear, you were really supposed to wear like non-flashy shoes, but nigga, I gotta have some level of drip, right? So like, but you couldn't wear colors. So your shoes had to be like white, black, brown, gray. If they had like little hints of colors somewhere, that was cool, but like you couldn't wear like something like this. Like I got these sitting out, like the cherry Jordan 11s, these would have been a no-go. They would have told me take these hoes off and gave me some fucking penny loafers from the Lost and Found to wear, you know what I mean? So as an anime watcher, I was always very jealous of the uniforms that they wore in anime. You know what I'm saying? Because like in anime, like they be fly as hell. You know, like Code Geass, Persona, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, why can't I rock shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't be mad if my uniform looked like that. Anyway. You can change your settings later in the menu settings, gameplay, camera controls. We'll just do click and drag. I don't really. This is fine for me. Go to the hallway. Actually, maybe I do just want to do it the other way. Please follow the instructions. Oh, okay. I guess I can't go to the menu yet. That's my fault. Atlas gonna get all my money for this game. YouTube.
あ、またアップされてる。謎の液体かけてくる迷惑男。だってさ。
Unknown liquid.
動画もガチじゃん。
もう誰かがマガ通信に送ってるみたい。マガつかみのファントム認定出るかもね。
Yo, Viper was good, man. Necro was good. I'm so surprised the amount of effort put into a mobile game. This doesn't look or feel like a mobile game at all. This feels like a full-fledged like new mainline title so far.
わかんないけど無理なんじゃん。
ファントムに会ったら仕方ないって諦めるしかないっしょ。
Sorry to interrupt. Yo, let me voice wonder. Excuse me. I don't mean to interrupt, but for some reason, I feel my resolve to get past them fading. Oh, don't tell me we bitch made.
おしゃべりなら学食でなさったら。
Well, hey there. How you doing, Miss Thang?
廊下は走らない。種村先輩と喋っちゃった。
Oh, they fanned out. They fanned out.
マジ漫画っしょ。憧れる。まったく。
Haven't had voice acting since the old Pokemon streams. Like my voice
大丈
acting.
夫だった。通れなくて困っているように見えたから。
Thanks.
礼はいらないわ。私は風紀委員の役割を果たしただけ。
So look at the girl from Kakegurui? A little bit.
自己的とでも言うのかしら。周りの迷惑を考えない子。
So I'm wondering if like a lot of the characters are going to be like direct counterparts to the original P5 cast, because she was the girl that we saw. She kind of looked like Yusuke in her persona, in her Phantom Thief attire. I'm gonna call it, for lack of, I don't know if they have something different or whatever, but she seems more like she would be the Makoto counterpart, though. If anything, I don't know. They might be just completely unique and original, but just trying to, you know. The Moonlight was good with your homie. Can I settings? Yo, low key, hold up. Frame rate. Hell yeah. I don't see the setting to change the mouse. For the camera, rather. The camera mode, classic. RPG. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you know what? I think I actually like that more. Wish it wasn't P5. You just wish it was his own original thing and not like tied directly to Persona 5. Any reason for that? Yeah, the characters in this game have incredible designs so far. Like, bro, they put, so here's the thing. Persona is always like super stylish, but like the aesthetic of Persona 5 in particular, it's good, but it's not like my personal definition of like cool. You know what I'm saying? Like the designs are not like, they're not very like Lotus core in P5. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's some good ones in there, don't get me wrong, but this feels like if it was Persona 5, but like more to my own personal taste. Chiho watch? We doing this again? Wait, where the body at? Did we daydream that or? No. Wait. I don't give a fuck if it was like a one-story building. Your response to a motherfucker jumping off the roof is, she'll probably live from that height. Like, it even in a matter of living or not. Which, by the way, what if she didn't? But like, if I see anybody jump off the roof of a building, my first instinct is about to be like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Like, alright. The fucked up part is that's actually the type of world we live in, where like niggas would see some shit like that and be like, damn, I wish I was recording. Something is very, very wrong. I feel an air of dread. Something terribly disturbing. The world itself feels wrong somehow. But the feeling gradually subsides. That girl, there's nothing I can do to save her. You may have invited. Never mind, my fault. My head is throbbing. I just want to go home. I ain't gonna lie. You throw the right pair of goggles on a character design, instant cheat code. You throw goggles can look kind of lame or corny. I will got that shit on. The right pair of goggles. I was gonna say the right pair of goggles. That shit looks so tough. Damn, I wonder if the game actually continues to have this many like animated cutscenes and stuff. This is sick. Hey, look, it's Cooler Chie. Where did this strange app come from? Go ahead and delete that. I am the one, don't wear your tongue. Are we speaking in riddles? What the fuck? What in the Uber Eats? So my fries is always cold. Like, what the fuck? Niggas out here doing side quests and shit instead of just delivering my food. Are we in Mementos? We are. Hey man, say man, he got that shit on. Yo, he's so fucking dope. Oh nah. I need the plushie. I need the plushie, bro. I need him on my shelf. He got that shit on. Who are you? Look at the little guy.
意識は混同してないようだな。知りたいという欲望を抱きつつあるいい兆候だ。それでこそ会いに来た甲斐がある。お前の名前は知っている。わしのことはルフェルと呼んでる。
ルフェル。
敬意を込めてな。
Luffy got that shit on, boy. I have so many questions.
名前呼ばんのか。
What the Rick Owens on? You see the shoes?
人間の自己紹介としては完璧だったはずだが。まあいい。お前もまだ困惑してるのだろう。ただ、今
Hello, weird ass that for Luffy.
端的に説明するぞ。ここはお前の知る現実の世界ではなく別空間の異世界だ。人々の集合的無意識、要は大衆の心の世界といえば伝わるか。今現実世界では様々な欲望が失われつつあり、この世界がまがまがしくも崩壊しそうな形容をしているのもそのせいだ。
What makes you say that?
まさにお前が今抱いている知りたいという欲望もそうだが、それらもすべて気づかぬうちに誰かに取られているとしたら、信じる信じないは任せる。だがお前も例外なく取られているぞ。これからその脱却の手引きを。
Are you gonna stream the EV drop? Wait, is that tonight? That is tonight. Is that right now? I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot. I was so worried about this.
まずは脱出を優先する。あとは進みながら説明させてもらう。
When does the new Pokemon set come out? In 20ish minutes? I wasn't planning on it. I maybe could. Don't do that. Wait, why? Oh, you're talking to Nem. I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot that the new Eevee set was coming out tonight in Pokemon. These gacha games are gonna ruin my life. We'll see. I don't know when we'll get to a point to where I'd want to like put this on pause. Do y'all want to see me do like my first like pack openings or the new Pokemon set live? It's gonna go on YouTube either way, but it wasn't in my schedule, but I didn't even consider it until you brought it up, Cozy Heart. Quick Eevee vid on stream and then lock it on P5X. That might be the play. The thing is though about my pack opening videos is that it wouldn't be that quick because those videos usually take me like 30 plus minutes to record. They're usually like 30 to 40 minute videos. Which wouldn't normally be an issue, but it's already late and I didn't want to stay up until like 5, 6 a.m. But I want to play a decent amount of this. It might be for the best if I just do it when I wake up, to be honest, and just play P5X tonight as I'm thinking about it. Because like my pack opening videos usually take me like 30 to 40, sometimes even like 45-ish minutes to record. Just a group 10 pool? Nah, it's got to be on camera though. Okay. Or a farming. Like what? Not entirely sure what's going on, but it seems I don't have any other options. First fire persona mascot not named Aegis. You wasn't fucking with Teddy, bruh?
進むぞ。こちらだ。
Whoa, wait, what? You can actually go up and down the escalator and it's not like a cutscene? Like it's just, you can just do that?